Into in Ukraine, the UN World Food Programme's emergency operation is well underway. WFP is on the front lines focusing its assistance on communities near areas of active conflict. The program aims to source food locally, with 79% of the food WFP provides to Ukrainians being bought in Ukraine. Now, the provided food boxes contained with flour, pasta, canned meat, canned beans, sunflower oil, and oats. Our reporter Sasum Cham tells us more of that in this report.
The war in Ukraine has had drastic consequences, both for people inside the country and for those around the world. Depending on its huge grain supplies, it has caused one of the fastest post-population movements since the Second World War. Close to 6 million Ukrainians are still living as refugees across Europe, and another 3.6 million are internally displaced. Many have lost their lives, homes, and livelihoods amid the impact of the war. The country's agricultural sector has also suffered an estimated 80 billion US dollars damage and losses, with a devastating impact for one of the third Ukraine's population working in this vital sector. Food prices continue to rise as production and supply lines are disrupted, with many families in the east and south now without reliable access to nutritious food. World Food Programme is a flexible mix of food and cash assistance to support vulnerable people. This includes working with local partners to distribute food ration in areas near the front line and providing cash transfers wherever people have access to banks and markets to buy food. The World Food Programme emphasized a localized approach, working with local partners and businesses, and supporting existing institutions and safety nets that protect the most vulnerable Ukrainians. About 82% of the food WFP distributed in Ukraine in 2024 is locally bought, helping to stabilize economic activities and food systems. Overall, World Food Programme has injected more than 1.3 billion US dollars into the Ukrainian economy since March 2022. Ukrainian produced enough food to feed 400 million people per year prior to the war. Regular attacks on civilians or infrastructure threatened to disrupt the supply of food to certain countries, the acute need, and to drive up global food prices, as happened at the beginning of the war. When the Black Sea ports were closed, the UN food agencies also continues to advocate for the safe passage of commercial vessels transporting grain to and from Ukrainian Black Sea ports. Reported for African News.